both in the SRL room. And Zer0mavrick is ready to go.
Do we know if either of them are not using a mic, since they've both readied up now?
Neither are using a mic, but I knew that Malk definitely isn't.
Alright then.
Okay. And we're off. So, I think this is going to be a very interesting race for a couple of reasons. Like, by the seeding and by PBs, it would be quite apparent that Zero does have a very, very good advantage in this run. I think the seeding's pretty accurate in that sense. But Malk is really, really good at No Cape, No Starworld, and that should not be underestimated. He's really good at that category. And
trying to get the all the sound out here.
I understand. And on the flip side, Zero has a very good PB in this category, and that was from about 3 years ago, back when a low 34 actually was a really, really good time. Don't get me wrong, it still is pretty good, but Zero is fairly accomplished whenever it comes to No Starworld. Yeah, I think this will be a very good race, and I know that Malk has been putting in a lot of time, and Zero has also been completing runs often. So yeah, we're just going through Y3. This is usually the place where we get to see if either runners are having any nerves, but both looking very, very comfortable at the moment.
Yep, so far so good. Like you were saying, I'm not as familiar with Malk. Zero is the one I would expect to be a little more experienced, except as I was starting to talk, he just kind of forgot where he was in the stage, I guess. So that, like you said, nerves.
Yeah, for sure. And Malk, I guess for me, Malk seems a lot more familiar just because I've followed his stream, and Zero as well. But yeah, Zero is a very, very good, or has a very good advantage in this run.
Well, for his sake, I hope he can hold on to that advantage. I mean, he's gonna have to make a little bit of a comeback here. So let's see what Malk can do with a lead of about a stage, really.
Yeah, very interesting start to this race again. Just turn your audio or mic up a wee bit. People can't hear that beautiful voice. That we can't deny them that.
Well, I know that Malk's game sound, both of their game sounds actually really low. I've been trying to kind of lower our own voices a little bit. And I was more successful with my own.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for Zero. Again, he shouldn't feel any need, or he shouldn't feel any need to be worried here. World 1, even with a 20 or 30 second lead, is almost negligible. The whole run is still to come. World 1 doesn't usually make many decisions.
Malk with a little bit of swag there. Nice.
Yep, that's very nice.
So Malk had a pretty clean Yoshi's Island. Zero had that one error, so he's going to be, I'm going to say like 30 seconds behind at this point. I haven't been measuring just yet.
Yeah, we'll get to see a more accurate... I just tried to refresh there. But yeah, again, it is just like 30 seconds. At this point, you have to really make solid calls.
You're cutting in and out on me a little bit there, Ben.
We'll get to see pretty much just as Zero is finishing up Castle 1 here. Yeah, it looks like a 30-second lead roughly for Malk, maybe just slightly less. But this is another reason why I was advising Malk. Sometimes it's a good idea maybe to check the stream once per castle. If he was feeling nervous before, he should feel pretty comfortable now. And again, not that it's his race to win, necessarily, but a lead can really calm those nerves.
No, I'm always the other way when I'm in that situation. I
Ooh,
look over, I
and
see I have a lead,
just
and
a
it's...
right mix over that pipe. That was pretty close.
I see the lead, and then it's just, oh no, I have to hold this now. And I have to
Okay,
hold
it's
this for
Zero's
30
turn to do some
minutes.
flying.
Oh no.
Very nice cape grab. Malk just making his way through DS1. Another level that gets overlooked by a lot of people in these longer categories. There's a lot of time that can be lost in this category, and we've seen a lot of people lose their cape in this category, or in this level as well.
It's really easy to get frame ruled on one of these fish or to screw
Yeah,
up the
blue is down
shell
for that
grab.
fish. I think that was a good decision. Looks like he almost forgot to lift that P-switch, but no, that's good that he's going for the right exit. Another massive advantage to picking up the P-switch is it can't be broken. I think we're having some minor technical difficulties here. I'm not sure what's going on, but you know, it's a... Oh, yeah, sorry. I just want to apologize, Mr. Cabot. So I'm just gonna stop talking until we find what the issue is.
I don't know if he can hear me, but yeah, that's all that's been going on. I think he's got the right commentary so far, and so far everybody's going quite well. We are going to go into Donut Plains 3 right here. See if Mal can get the fast takeoff or if he even goes for it. He's going. Nice. So that's a nice flyover level. Zero is through the ghost house, so should be easy sailing from here.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. And just both runners in DP4 here. Just fly, or just tap left, keep flying, and don't go for that Yoshi unless it's a safe strat. Most categories would pick up Yoshi in this level. Again, picking up Yoshi is totally fine, but we'll just see. I think both runners will just be continuing on without him. Okay.
Okay, so Morton's Castle up now. So we're doing a little ping pong on commentary while we work out the tech issues. Malk not able to get the fly here. I guess he didn't go over the thwimp quite far enough. Recovers nicely, but you know, it's a few seconds for Zero to come back with right there. And he is done with Donut Plains 3, by the way. Donut Plains 4 even.
Finally, it's back. Sorry, continue.
Hey!
It just came back. I don't know why.
Weird.
Heck you, Discord. Heck you.
I disconnected from voice and came back, and now we're together.
Oh.
Meanwhile, malkuckn, you know, just as we fix our issues, he doesn't grab the spring and fly up. So he's gonna... I forget when he killed that dry bones, but obviously he's not taking that spring at this point. Opted to switch to fire rather than try and fly up with holding the spring at that point. They might be getting up here about the same time at this point.
Yeah, it's looking pretty close again, and I suppose that's what we were saying earlier. This race is far from decided by one death in World 1.
Zero, missing that fire. What happened here? I look over to Zero's spring throw, and malkuckn has Morton on the ceiling.
Yeah. Wow, this is very, very close.
See, that's almost why you don't want to look over when you're ahead, because now you'd be looking over saying, oh no, my lead of 30 seconds is gone. What's about to happen now? It's just...
Well, that's one thing for sure, but just as long as it doesn't rattle him, still has a very good lead. Well, not too much, but he's still in a good position.
He's still in a good spot. Alright, so both with cape, both with fire, both in Vanilla Dome 1. I want to say both on the J cart, yes.
Yep, both runners confirmed that they were going to use the J card earlier.
So malkuckn should actually grab this fire here. Oh, he's going to go for the setup. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Very nice.
I was
Very
watching
nice.
malkuckn set up, and I look back and see a small Zer0mavrick. He was working on getting hit by enough beetles to just die to go back to get a cape here.
I just want to say a massive shout out to Malk there with the sexy no cape, no Starworld strat, or not even. Sorry, I meant the low percent. You don't. Thankfully, you don't have to do that in no cape, no Starworld. But that was a very good recovery. Like incredibly. So yeah, Zero was just having a bit of trouble with getting up there.
I was kind of waiting for him to like get fire, get double fire, so he could, upon jumping into the pit, still have a fire flower. But here we are.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I was thinking that as well.
Malk. Don't do it, Malk. Don't do it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my word, he gets it. Oh wow.
Zero. What is going on?
Dude.
He landed on the trampoline with the Koopa there. It didn't give him the stomp at all. Zero is through, still having a cape. Oh my goodness. Depending on how well he knows his no cape skills for Vanilla Secret 2, which is a really rough no cape level, he might want to go back and grab that cape at the beginning of Vanilla Secret 1 right now. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Yeah,
the no cape, no Starworld strats in Vanilla Secret 2 are pretty difficult, but if you can manage to get through there, there's a relatively free cape to get. I would definitely be taking this in a race, though.
So Zero is up in the air and fly over alley. Malk, pretty quick climb there, but I mean, that's just one of those don't hold the shell too long.
Yeah, that was interesting. Very interesting so far.
So, yeah. Finally a little bit of a calm area here after that little stretch. I'm not sure if we're going to see any more shenanigans in the fort. You know, hopefully everybody has some smooth sailing from here, but I have a feeling we haven't seen our last I'm not sure if I want to say lead change or mistake here.
I think I think it's probably what I was going to say there though is the look that malkuckn gave the camera after that just series of unfortunate events was just so accurate. Like, okay then, this is a thing. Yeah, unfortunately there isn't like loads to say about these two levels just flying over, but the other thing I was going to say is I really, really hope that we don't see any spiciness in this fort. I just don't want to see it happen to anybody. It's a very costly level to die on.
Hopefully, Reznor, we don't see any clips into the lava here. Anyway, let's get through to Ludwig's Castle game. Zero grabs the backup cape. Did not have any backup power-up at all, so natural thing to do there.
I'm feeling quite pensive at the moment. This is a very scary part of the run. Even though it basically never goes wrong, if it does, it really is race-changing to die in this level.
Malk just loses all power-ups there. He couldn't grab the fire at first, and just was not in a position to grab it. Zero looks like he's gonna get through this. So good job, Zero. Malk is probably looking to get the cape in Butterbridge 2. Reznor taking some good shots at him here.
Resi time. At least it wasn't that super Agreznor.
We did not get a Gresnor. Oh. So place your bets on whether Malk is going to try and dupe himself a cape or not. But Zero's lead here. 14:38 is when that platform spawned on the screen. /Infinity has been tracking things in chat and has said it was 12 seconds going into Vanilla Secret 3. Certainly it's more by now.
Yeah, thanks, Berlin.
What did I say, 38?
Mm-hmm.
About a 30-second lead, I think.
That's a pretty decent lead at this point. No Fireflower for either player, so that is just taken out of the mix completely. Though Zero does have that backup cape that can sometimes be pretty useful with Castle 4 coming up. Though again, I think Malk knowing the no cape strats
Zero, stop.
really helps.
Don't do it, Zero. Don't do it. He's duping blocks there. Malk does not have a shell to try and dupe this. He is going to get that power up, so you know, he has that at least now. Zero. Okay. He was one frame rule hit away from just dropping in the pit there.
Yeah, that was...
And then Ogla would have to update his commentary. Malk is getting that. He wants that dragon coin.
Yeah, he really wanted that.
Very easy for that platform to fall out from under you there and not be able to jump off it at all. So Malk gonna lose probably, well, hopefully only 1, maybe 2 seconds here at the start of the next level as he gets a cape back. Zero, though, is gonna take that time and run.
Yeah, I never thought I would say this, but in this run I'm actually quite grateful that BB1 and BB2 are a thing. Gives you a lot of freedom if you don't have a cape.
Yeah, BB2 is kind of a nice level to be able to run back to. Cheese Bridge does have that power-up block at the beginning. It's just not instantaneously a cape, so you might need to get a mushroom from it your first trip back in.
Yeah.
And, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, BB1 is just amazing, because if you lose that cape but keep your Fireflower, which it should be the case, you can pretty much get that cape for free. So it is very nice to have that in BB1.
Nice fly for Zero here.
Yes, this room 2 has been pretty good.
Malk also in the castle now. He should grab this mushroom. Oh, he's gonna stop, okay. Zero in the Ludwig fight. I said Malk's probably gonna grab that mushroom, and then he didn't use it.
And he goes for the full jump strat as well. That's very nice. Not a lot of people do it that way, and that is definitely the more consistent way of doing it. I'm hoping for Malk, yeah, he's just gonna get the cape in FY1, like the roulette block, most likely.
Well, it would have been a mushroom if he went over there anyway, so...
Yeah.
A little bit of a risk here. Anytime you're small in a boss fight, there's a little risk involved.
Yeah, that's right. Will he get the cycle skip? Yeah, he lined up for it very well there, and gets the cycle skip, doesn't have to wait that extra round of Ludwig just spinning about. Meanwhile, Zero's just waiting through the cutscene again.
Yeah, and this is the longest cutscene. It is what stands between the two runners right now. Zero is going to grab his Yoshi here to be able to do a clip in the next level. Don't scare me with these dives here, having to stomp Wiggler. What are you doing? Malk is going to have to do this with the capeless strats, which I would recommend everybody know how to do, because this situation arises far too often in races.
Yeah, especially for FY1, this is one place where a lot of people end up capeless. It's just so easy to get hit in Castle 4.
Yeah. Too easy to also to just take a hit on the Wigglers. He is going to grab this power up. Not a terrible safety idea.
Yeah,
Sure
definitely better than dying on the way, getting that cape.
Wasn't sure if he was going to take one of these shells to clear off the platform here. Oof. Doesn't get hit by the Wiggler while he goes on the trampoline. He's has an affinity for those things in this race.
Yeah, for sure.
Easy every time. Clean clip for Zer0.
Wow, very good. And I would say for certain, if there were any nerfs before, must be feeling relaxed now.
Yep. After that YI3 death, it's been pretty good for Zer0. You know, obviously everybody lost fire at some point. Vanilla Dome 1 was bad on both sides. But Zer0 also, notably, you know, clean clip. We've seen a lot of people in this tournament, and in past tournaments, honestly, get the clean clip, immediately jump off Yoshi, and find themselves inbounds without a Yoshi. Zer0 made sure he was in. So Malk needs to try and match this Forest too. Already losing a cape, so it's going to take some time. He's going to go straight to easy clip.
Yeah, I think it makes sense at this point. It's unfortunate. Another advantage of doing easy clip that a lot of people forget is if you don't have a fire flower, you're basically regaining some of that time back that you would otherwise lose from not doing. Yeah, and Malk remembers it, thankfully.
He remembers it, but he probably took half the time he's gonna get back from the fire itself just getting the fire.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you pretty much want to get that like way, otherwise it.
Hold up, Malk. Hold up.
Up.
You want Yoshi to stand up. Hold up. So our official timekeeper / empty over there is I think he called it at, looking back at chat, 33 seconds after Ludwig's castle. Obviously that's about to go up.
Yeah, that's going to change quite dramatically here.
I like what I see. How about you?
I was liking the look of that. That was looking very comfortable. Very, very good setup. Just playing it a little bit safe at the end of Roy's, but that makes a lot of sense.
We've seen a few too many deaths in Roy's castle in this tournament, in today's races as well.
Yeah, dude, it's been an absolute run killer. And I often talk about clips being the thing that I hate seeing to side runs, but it's fast becoming Castle 5. Zips haven't even decided any runs yet, but Castle 5.
Yeah, clips are usually later in the tournament where something weird happens. Malk does go all the way back to Butterbridge 2 to get his cape, but he has it.
Yeah,
as
at least
he has it.
That's
the only one you need. That's about as much time as going to Forest 1. And obviously he did not have the P-speed strats earlier, so that might just be the better option. Back in flyover level, so
yeah,
for everyone to breathe.
It's sort of hard again to know how to be original, but fear not, we have Castle 5 coming up for Malk. And hopefully it won't be too interesting. Hopefully he'll just get through it, but yeah, a very pensive part of the run.
It's a little low. A little low.
Oh dear. Yeah, being a bit low like that isn't disastrous, but if you get clipped by that fireball, it's over.
He's gonna take his power up right away and just go for a ride. That's gonna lose a little bit of time there. Hopefully he gets through it, because the only thing worse than taking the block snake sometimes is when you take it and then have a mishap at the very end of it. Zer0 is bouncing on the fishing boo, and as soon as I mention it, the commentator curse strikes.
Yeah, pretty much anytime I see that, all I say is, not recommended. Oh, with regards to the bounce, not commentator jinx, obviously. Just clarifying.
Malk?
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, that was a thing. At least he got that backup hit, though. He'll be, very glad that he made the reasonable decision there. Also, shout out to you.
Malk! Please. He's saving a little bit of time, I guess, because he doesn't have a cape, so he's not exactly saving it for Chocolate 1 there.
Yeah.
That just always looks scary. Good second pass on Roy's for Malk.
Yeah, Furlum knows that feeling. Never leave the backup cape.
Yeah. Zero is through Chocolate Island 2. So I don't know, I mean, getting through Chocolate Secret is one of the longer levels in the race. It's outside of Sandbar, it's really the last long level left.
Yeah, having to go through the end of this level without cape is... Whoa, it brings a lot of nerves. I think this is probably the second worst place to die in this entire run.
Yeah.
Maybe tied with Chocolate or California, but...
There are some worse places, I think, but it's certainly not one that leaves you feeling good if it does happen. A little surprised he didn't go back for the backup cape after taking care of the Chuck. So Malk has that mushroom payoff. He's not going to take the cannon. Taking that cannon would have given him a midway gate, would have cleared that pit as well, so... Attempt 2, Chocolate Island 1, no cape.
He's also looking a bit disappointed. He gave the calm thumbs up there. Hopefully that's not a signal that he thinks this race is over, because it's not over just yet. Again, Castle 6 could be interesting if anything goes wrong there. But I just want to say, again, shoutouts to Malk for... He had P-Speed the whole way until I started talking about it, but yeah, very nice no cape strats.
So he's gonna take this one. Is gonna get the Unishroom.
Okay, so Castle 6 for 0. Meanwhile, Malk will just be doing Ghost House, but... Yep, gets that Crusher Ship. Hopefully Zero's gonna have a nice room 2 here.
So far, so good.
Yep, looking pretty good to me.
Malk getting through the first room of Chocolate Ghost House, meanwhile. He's gonna set up... I don't know if he's gonna go for the damage boost or if that small one strat actually works with the shroom. Either way, he's up. Nice.
Definitely could not argue with that Castle 6. That was really, really nice from Zero. Hopefully
Zero, why?
Huh?
Just going in underneath the fireball for that third hit on Wendy.
Oh, right, yeah. That was a bit spooky.
Little bit.
Looks like we're going to get to see some more no cape strats from Malk.
We have a Yoshi.
Getting that Yoshi definitely makes a lot of sense. Is that the Aaron Yoshi? I think it's the other one.
It's the Darbian Yoshi.
Oh, this is the Darbian Yoshi?
This is the Darbian
Why
Yoshi.
did I say Truman? I meant to say Darbian.
I thought you said Aaron, but...
Oh, I
there
said
are a lot of
Aaron,
others who used to get this Yoshi. Back in the 2013 tournament, I think was thought this might be the way to go, even for this category. I think that thought lasted a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Wow, that was a while back.
Yeah. Zero is into the ghost ship. So we'll keep a little bit of an eye over there, make sure he stays okay. Malk is in Chocolate Secret, though. Admittedly, the more interesting level. He's gonna get this room and try and escape this football. Nope. That's the one thing about that mushroom. Like, if you get it, it protects you from that hit. Zero does have a good scroller setup. But You get that midway gate right afterwards. You get a mushroom back anyway. Good ghost ship from Zer0. Malk. I don't know if we lost you, Ben. There he
Yep,
is.
no, I'm here. I'm here.
Zero's gonna grab the backups. Or don't know if he knows that he has a lead and he wants to put a lock on it. Malk kept P-Speed all the way up to the Fire Flower and Chocolate Secret. Orb.
Orb. Yeah, I wasn't close enough to the mic there, but
Orb.
I think Zer0 has a fairly decent idea of where he is. The information is being relayed to him by one of the viewers, not me. But
Oh, I see you in there.
yeah.
There's somebody else in there too. It is true.
Yeah. I was giving it a second opinion.
You're fine. Malk losing fire going here for the Crusher skip without a cape.
But
he has
gets
no
that
power-ups
Crusher skip.
now.
Nice, dude.
Doesn't get the P-Speed jump. Gets... Woof!
Okay. Oh, that was close several times.
The close thing about that is if he landed on the platform before he got another bounce on that saw, he wouldn't have been in a spin jump anymore. He would have just gotten sawed in half right there. Wouldn't have been pretty.
Yeah, that was the scarier part of it. It's just something I sort of saw happening in slow motion, and we could have definitely made that quite comfortably, but not unreasonable to play it a bit safe there.
Yeah, Malk could have beaten that cycle, decided that discretion was the better part of valor, and that fortune does not favor the bold.
And hopefully...
Zer0, I don't know what he's doing. Lost his power-up that he got at the end of Bob 1, though.
He's just taking the scenic route. He's enjoying the game.
He turned around and killed a swooper bat with the shell as he was turning. He's lost a second power-up in this room.
And as well, sometimes it can be nice to have that backup shell. Just if you get trapped in one of those, you can maybe attempt a shell jump out of there. And yeah, it was very, very good for Malk that he managed to get out of the Wendy fight with the mushroom, so we can get that cape in the next level.
The chat is asking it. Malk may have been better served going for the going for the backup cape there to fly over some of these levels. He certainly did power through it at least. He is through now. Zer0 wanted to be our hero and go for the sandbar clip. Didn't get it.
Zer0 the hero.
Not sure if he's going to keep going for it until he gets it, or if he's just gonna beat the video game. One attempt with his lead, I can see. You don't want to throw a whole race away going for the meme, though.
You can maybe attempt it again, but wow, I probably wouldn't even do it the first time.
He definitely
looks
has
like
the time to do it again.
Looks like he will. Oh no, I just wouldn't do it because I'm so safe. I think he did attempt it there. Like based on his facial expression, it looks like he was disappointed, even though he got through and didn't die.
Zer0, please.
Malk
did not get scrollless or scrollful or anything. He's gonna get through the screen, it looks like. He's gonna have some power-ups to go into Vob with.
And that is the good thing about having that second one scrolled on early. You don't have to go through that for your ring to save any time.
Yeah. So Malk's gonna need some help from Vob, Reznor, and Bowser if he wants to stay alive.
Yeah, it was pretty gutsy.
This is a second chance bracket race, so you know, they are fighting to stay in the tournament.
It is unfortunate to yeah, it is unfortunate to say that this will be one of these guys' last races. looks like we're going to get to see some nice P-speed strats by Zero. Making a very, very good job of this.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice to see. That valley port was absolutely beautiful, dude.
Zero having a little bit of trouble getting bounced around by Reznor here, but takes it in stride.
I mean, the only thing you're asking for there is don't die, so I consider that successful. Doesn't have the cape, so you're gonna lose a couple of seconds in the fight, but no biggie. Just get through that fight and you got the match.
Yeah. Malk tried to take that third level up. You can make that spin jump with Small Mario. Big Mario is not going to make it. Big Mario, you're best served by taking the bottom path and just taking the damage from the mole.
Yeah, yeah. If you've got Big Mario.
We got Big Mario. Our connection is sporadic, I guess. Zero is into the Bowser fight. He has tagged the midway gate, so this is the only thing left. Malk just entering Vob 2, escaping the multicultural shell. Not escaping the super bats. Does not get midway.
Ooh, what?
I think that is a power-up. That's a free power-up for him, too.
It is a free power-up, but it does make Cycle Skip absolutely free. Oh, and it looks like he's going to go for Cycle Skip next time, I guess? This time around? Does look like he's setting up for it. And he... Wow, that's very surprising, yeah. Free power-up, like you say. I thought it might have just... Yeah, it gets the Cycle Skip too late.
I don't know. But he's gonna keep pushing forward. Cape isn't going to save that much at this point. I mean, Cape Kill is there. That's a nice chunk of time, but not really the one he cares about at this point.
Yeah, he's sort of in the strange half cycle here. Oh no, just quits. Yeah, doing Sambar or Small Mario can kind of get you a lot further than you would sometimes suspect, but nothing useful.
Yeah, it feels safer, but...
Yeah.
Once you get past where we do the cycle skips, the sandbar is pretty free, actually. While we're doing that, Zero, I forget if he got ball skip or not, but that's the 5th hit on Bowser. He's basically done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I was sort of just watching the antics.
I'm getting nervous waiting for RaceBot to say something here, but...
And that's GG, and that is 37-26 by the timer. Probably about a 28 by RaceBot. But we'll see what happens. Yep, massive GG's to Zero there. Very, very good race. Bit of a shaky start, but played so well in that late game. He has to be feeling pretty happy with himself.
Zero had the that early death, the Vanilla Dome 1, really both players had some trouble with. But,
Zero, welcome, GG on that. That was a race.
That was ridiculous. I was surprised they got the... you know what, I'll shut up. Let's just watch Malk. I'll keep my mouth shut.
That's alright, that was just the one thing there.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that was a really, really shaky start, but that last, like, 75% of the run you played so well. Yeah, it was... Yeah, the start was telling a very different story, to put it lightly. But yeah, you played so well in the mid to late game.
Yeah, that red snore really hated me. That would have been much easier with the cape, but that's whatever.
Yeah, Malk having a little more trouble here
another
trying
death
to
from Malk there.
go for the
poor Malk.
Zero, what happened in the Vanilla Dome?
What happened? Everything happened in Vanilla Dome, man. Where my nightmares come from.
Yeah, we just both slightly missed out on how you died on Vanilla Dome.
I just killed myself because I didn't know the strat to do it without Cape or Yoshi.
I got that, but like, where did you lose Cape? We were looking at
Oh.
Malk also losing Cape in Vanilla Dome 1.
Oh,
He
I
got
was
the back
trying.
up? Crazy.
Oh, I was trying to throw the shell over at the rest of the Bubsy Beetles, and yeah, it didn't work out.
Oh no.
Instead, I ended up like caping or spin caping and hitting one of them.
Frame rolled.
Yeah.
Hero jump there. A pair of them. Jeez.
Oh yeah. He's definitely YOLOing it.
And the one other thing I caught in this for you, Zero. Nice clean clip.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
good.
like that's really hard to, or at least it's hard for me to do because I feel like you're riding a bucking bronco whenever you're doing that because you don't know if that's gonna happen or not. You just like go and hope it happens, but half the time you're like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it did seem to feel like a turnaround in the match. It seemed at that point you seemed so comfortable, especially whenever you got out of Castle 5. Again, you just looked totally in your stride.
Yeah, after that clip, I'm not gonna lie, I felt really cool after that. I was like, yes, haven't done that in like a
I
year.
could tell from your body language as well that you seemed concerned the first half of the run, which is fair enough. The first half of the run was a bit rocky, but I could tell like your whole body just loosened up once you got that clip.
Oh yeah, it was a completely different game for me after that. The nerves weren't really kicking my butt anymore.
And that's the thing, it doesn't matter how many races you do. I've done hundreds and hundreds of races on SRL and tournaments off SRL, and tournament races are always so nervous. I don't know why. I think it's something that affects most people.
Yeah, that's probably true. I've also never really worked well under pressure. So this is like even worse, but it's all good. It's not about me. Let's be cheering for malkuckn here. He's about to finish Bowser.
Yeah. He's got a nice
Yeah, I
setup
think-
here for capeless ball skip.
I think Malk has done really, really well this race. It was a bit rocky at the end, and as Mr. Cab accurately puts it all the time, Chocolate Island, it's just... Chocolate Island.
Chocolate
thing.
Island is the gauntlet. It doesn't look like it, but it always is in these races.
Oh, he missed the skip.
Dang.
Yeah, Chocolate Island's a big pain in the butt, that's for sure. Becomes even harder when you don't have cape.
And that's what Forest 1 should be for.
Yeah.
Malk decided he wanted to go through it. He's had a couple of other errors there as he was going through it. And that really kind of helped solidify your lead. Doesn't get the throw. Look out. Okay.
Okay, well,
Oh.
gets that mushroom though, that definitely helps just a little bit.
Alright, this looks like he's about to lock it up.
And that's GG.
43-20.
GG.
What's up, SRL Cub?
Oh,
How's
Gets
it
a-
going?
Gets a 43-20. Very good, and the bracket is updated.
I'm gonna bring Malk up here if you guys are ready. Hello, Malk.
what's up, Malk?
Hey, congrats,
Good
Zero.
race, dude.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Milk.
What? Yeah, I mean your time was still under my sum of best, so yeah, no chance for
Wow.
me there.
Dude, it wasn't all about winning. This was all for EFT, anyways, man. Just have
Yeah.
fun. I obviously I wasn't doing well, so it's all good. You weren't really doing that bad either. From what was told that you normally do no cape anyway. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah. I usually do small only. So
Yeah.
just
See.
learned the cape strats for EFT pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, but like that's what makes you the man compared to me. I have to use a cape because I'm a scrub. I'm scared. If you're going on with a small Mario, that's even more impressive.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
actually have
didn't.
to say that I thought Malk did really, really well during that. And it's not even, I'm not being diplomatic or nice. I thought you had a very, very good chance, just based on how the first third of the run went. You seem to be playing really, really well. And again, that's the thing. Whenever you're up against someone who you feel you should beat based on seeding, that can be very off-putting. Like I've lost races that way, thinking, "Oh, I'm under pressure now. I'm expected to win." And if you had maintained that lead, if a couple of things hadn't happened, you were winning this one, and it would have been an upset for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you
I
had
think
me
I did
scared,
really well.
man. You had me scared.
Yeah, no worries there. Still, my PB is a 39 flat, so no
Yeah,
chance at
still
all.
good.
I think you did well. If you end up going back and rewatching the restream, I think you'll also be quite happy with how you played. Of course, a couple of opportunities just passed by you, but I mean, getting close to that is very commendable, just based
Yeah.
on the pieces alone. But yeah, thanks for showing me how to do no cape strats. Those are pretty awesome.
Yeah, I failed quite a few of those anyway, so yeah, I'm not that good.
It's
Oh.
expected to not get it 100%, but also that Valley Fort Zero, very, very nice.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I-
other than the
I-
reservoir, of course, but
Yeah. I normally
Summed up
have
as well.
major troubles with volley, just volley of Bowser in general. That's normally where I throw small children out the window. That's how it goes.
So, Malk, I'm sorry to say it, but I hope you had fun. Just another. Yeah, that's the thing. We're not even really this far through the tournament, but just already seeing people. It's sort of sad for me in a really, really weird way. But as you said, this is for EFT. That's the most important thing. And I don't think you can be disappointed in yourself either. I think you played really well.
Yeah, and I learned a lot of new strats, so that's good.
Yeah, just come back and actually learn it with the cape if you want to, man. I'm sure you'll come back with a vengeance and you'll just annihilate me.
No, I don't think that'll happen, honestly. I'm not too much into cape, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Malk tends to follow in the footsteps of the mighty Calico, so I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
I kind of wondered, like, when Calco went through and did the full no cape run, I kept waiting the entire race for him to at least, like, grab a backup cape and fly through Roy's at some point or something like that. I know like, there's those levels, unfortunately, that are just the cape levels in a Mario World run, but still, getting through Chocolate Island without a cape is no small feat.
Yeah, it would be quite amusing to see him get cape for Castle 5 and then at the end of Castle 5 just dump the cape. Okay, I've used the cape, it's done. Then just Chocolate Island 1 with Fire Mario, which is a very cool level.
Yeah.
And yeah, even though you had a death in that level, that second attempt mark was really good. Just until the very end, I thought it was very good. You got the chuck jump as well, so something slightly. Okay, guys. So, have you anything that you'd like to say about your races in particular? Or
actually, I have a question for Malk. Are you running that on an emulator, or is that like an actual Super Nintendo? Because the quality of Mario on there looks wonderful.
It's a American Super Nintendo and a FrameMeister. So.
Oh, well, that makes sense. That's why it looks like
wow,
sended from heaven. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering too. Yeah, the color balance was off just because of like the quality differences, but it did look very good as well.
Okay, oh yeah, so, that's very clear.
Zero, you will be going to face currently the lowest seed, Stray, but he has been putting in some really good work into this category. Just get like I say, the bracket is fully updated, but he managed to do quite well in his last run. He got a 40-23 from
nice. Did you also win?
You can tell him the good news. He did win, or you did win.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. And his run previous to that, if he didn't forfeit, probably would have been a high 50. So at that 20-minute difference, yeah, it really, really helps. Okay, so like I say, Milk, I really, really appreciate the participation. Everybody does. But yeah, I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I
certainly had fun
definitely
watching.
had fun, and this is a great cause. You guys do a great job, so keep it up. Exciting races to come. Keep it up,
Well,
guys.
pretty much 100% of the shout outs for the donation, the good cause. That's Zero's very good work there, and it's something I'm massively behind as well. And it's even better than your ordinary sort of charity donation. You know that 100% of that money will be going directly to someone who wouldn't have had that opportunity otherwise.
Yeah, for
Um,
scholarship.
yeah, thanks so much again, guys. And yeah, so
Actually, did anyone donate?
um, not not
No.
during this, not during this so far, but that's okay. So Cav, thank you so much for the co-commentary. Always a pleasure. I love doing commentary with you. You're so good at it.
Always fun. Glad we got things worked out after Morton's Castle.
It's always a battle. You're always battling some software. But yeah, I think that's us done for now. We have a race starting in 3 hours, and that's between Sten and Chabos. That's yeah.
That's gonna be a race.
I say this about every race, but this one seriously will be very, very interesting one.
Sten is involved. He's the top seed. You don't want to miss it just for that alone. We'll see if he gets dethroned tonight or if he moves on.
Yeah, and Chabs currently has the best tournament time of 33:50, so definitely a major, major contender. He could do it for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty, if you want to wrap up, that's us. Yeah.
No, I think that's the wrap. If you want to host anybody, I'd go ahead and do it. Otherwise, we're out of here. Don't lose Cape.
Yeah. Keep have fun. See you guys next time.
Later.
Later.